Hello, 8th grade and 6th grade. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you've been having a blessed Holy Week at your homes and that you guys are doing well and staying strong. I want to really give some credit to our friends who have been doing all of their work every day and turning it in. Thank you for completing those worksheets. A few clarifications. First, the video and the worksheet go together. So you can't do Thursday's worksheet on Tuesday because you need Thursday's video to do that. We shouldn't be working ahead at this point in time. We should be doing one activity for ELA East each day. Second, I am grading the work every day and putting it into Jupyter. You need to be doing 60 minutes of ELA East every single day and completing all the parts of the activity. Some of my friends just completed the do now and then clicked turn in. You need to complete all of the parts. Finally, if you don't click turn in, it does not get sent over to me to grade. So you need to be responsible and make sure you push that click in, turn in button. Don't forget that all students are expected to log into Jupyter every day. Even if you don't want to check your grades, it's a perfect place for you to be getting messages from your grown-ups, fun announcements, and some YouTube videos are getting sent out. Today, we're going to start by reviewing our vocabulary responses. We're going to move into some further brainstorming for our personal narratives, and we're going to prepare for two things. The first thing we're going to prepare for is that we're going to have a vocabulary quiz on Tuesday of next week for these Unit 11 words. The second thing is that next week we are going to start the writing process for our personal narratives. What I'd like you to do right now with this screen maybe to the side or just hearing my voice is go ahead and click on classwork. Find today's date, which is 4/9. This is the worksheet we should do today. Go ahead and open that worksheet up. Once you have the worksheet open in front of you, you're going to see that the first thing you're going to do is the do now. Today's do now asks you to write 4 or more sentences answering this question. What do you want to be when you grow up and why? What do you think your day will be like with that job? You need to write 4 or more complete sentences for this, and you need to be practicing skills like punctuation, capitalization, and all the other skills of writing that we've been discussing this school year. You may pause this video now and spend 4 minutes updating and writing your response to the do now. Awesome. If you've pressed play and you're back with us here, that means that you are ready for our vocabulary. The first thing we're going to do is review the correct answers from yesterday's work. Yesterday, you did page 144, numbers 11 through 20. Our correct answers are right here. If you would like to pause the video to grade yours, you may. 6th grade, these are your answers. Starting off with number 11, the answer is dumbfounded. 12, the answer is grit. 13, the answer is dogged. 14, parody. 15, aliases. 16, skimp. 17, meteoric. 18, extinct. 19, relics. And 20, distorted. Go ahead and make sure you have those answers and pause the video when you are ready. Play the video when you're ready. Next up, we have our 8th grade answers. 8th graders, these are the correct answers to page 144, numbers 11 through 20. 11, ensue. 12, taint. 13, pert. 14, shiftless. 15, sight. 16, overbearing. 17, belated. 18, judicious. 19, calamity. 20, quirks. When you are finished grading that, go ahead and bring yourself over to your worksheet here. I would like for you to now spend 15 minutes on Quizlet practicing the Unit 11 words. Quizlet has been sending me updates based on who's on there and how much time they're spending. So please go ahead and work on those and then highlight this whole section green and press play again. Awesome. So if you have come back again, that means you finished your do now. You finished your vocabulary. You're ready for our writing practice. Yesterday, you picked one topic when we were brainstorming that you would like to write your narrative about. Then you used chronological order to list all of the events that happened during that time. Today, what you're going to do is you are going to fill in this graphic organizer with the different parts. And we're going to briefly watch a video from Vocabulary to help us do that. All right, so that is a really great example for us of our plot and that we're going to be using. So now that we have further clarification on what our plot needs to look like, it's really, really helpful that we're using the same information about plot that we use when we read to write. You can see the different balance that you have there. So what you're going to do is fill in this graphic organizers with your ideas so that next week we can write. The way that you do that is you're going to double click on this graphic organizer. It's going to pop up in your window like this, and you're going to click wherever there's something written in red, and you get to retype there. The amount of time and effort that you spend planning your writing will directly dictate how successful your writing activity is going to be. This is a big learning moment for us. What I think is really cool is that I am not just giving you practice on stuff you already know and not, reviewing stuff. We're learning new information right now, just like we would be doing if we were actually at school, which means you guys will be ready to get moved to the next grade at the end of this if you do all of this work. Now, if you don't do this work, you have to realize the impact that's going to have on yourself in that you're not going to be learning as much as you need to, and that might make this time period more stressful for you. Back to our work. When you have finished filling in your plot diagram here, you're going to press save and close. It's going to update your chart for me so that I can see it and grade it. And then you're going to click turn in. I have about 6 friends who did their work yesterday but didn't click turn in. It's super easy and it's very important, so please make sure you do that. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you guys can reach me on my email or on Jupiter. I am available to respond to you and to touch base with you all the time, so please, please reach out if you need me. Have a good weekend. I will see you on Tuesday for our vocabulary quiz and to start writing our narratives.